say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And checking out some numbers for D'Angelo Russell.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Derek White out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Hauser in at small forward. And for Brooklyn, Cameron Johnson out there with Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Johnson in at the 2. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
To the middle. Here's Horford. Williams grabs the board. Johnson on the wing. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordan Fernandez. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Williams. Back to Russell. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
Now here's Holiday. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Here's Hauser. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Horford against Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Now here's Holiday, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Shot clock at 6. Play clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. White for 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Horford against Russell. Pass to Sharp. Over White. And that one's good. Sharp.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Now Holiday, outside Tatum. And here's White, 4-3, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. Number 1, the Celtics.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Outside Russell. Johnson finds Johnson. Knocks down the long J.
You can see no hesitation on the catch by Cam Johnson. This is why he's on the floor, folks.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Up top, Horford. Over Sharp. No good, off the front rim. Brooklyn leading by 5. Outside Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. The drive by Holiday. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
We have come to understand that Drew Holiday is an exceptional finisher. That frame is a big part of his game.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. Offensive board. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. White, the pass to Horford. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's so important for the big man to sell that shot fake out. Horford, you admire his patience in these situations.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Russell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Outside, Williams. Offline with a 3. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. White for 3. Again, the miss by Boston. The Nets with a lead. Outside Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Holiday's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's incredible patience right there, just letting the play develop. Nice job, Drew Holiday.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Also making a change. Cornette's checked in for Drew Holiday. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show 0 energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now here's Russell. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sharp. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Horford outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
You know, if you give him the opportunity, Al Horford will seek contact. He wants to get to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Sharp passes to Johnson. Here's Russell. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Russell's got 6 points.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Here's Hauser. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo!
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Johnson. Russell deciding where to go with it. Back to Johnson. This one for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And the Nets lead by 1.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Outside Tatum. Here's Hauser. Still without a bucket. Buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Celtics foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Russell. He's got 6. Outside Sharp. Fires the 3. Hauser grabs the board.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Cornette sets a screen. Pass to Hauser. To the left wing. Horford with it. He's against Watford. Left block shot on the way. Horford can't hit.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Watford outside. Russell from outside. His shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Here's Pritchard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brooklyn shooting around 44% in this opening quarter.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Wilson comes in for Johnson. And Hayes is subbed in for Johnson. Holiday's checked in for Boston. Watford with it. Now Horford defending. Hayes with it. Pass to Wilson. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Cornette passes to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Hayes. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And a quick check. The top field goal percentage big men over the last month. Fifth best, Nick Claxton.
There's a lot of physicality from this group, but also great touch from the field. Most of these guys possess a nice blend of strength and finesse.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion, always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Really left it alone that time. And the Nets lead by 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. Pass to Horford. Holiday against Hayes. A shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now here's Claxton to the wing on the left. Russell to pass to Watford. That shot's good. And Russell making the play. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead. Boston's shooting around 40% early on here. 29 seconds left in the first. Pritchard. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for Brooklyn. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Jason Tatum out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position. Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates. That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Pass to Tatum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on. The defensive side of the ball, right?"
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Pass to Hayes. The three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Boston. Here's Cornette. 9 points in his last outing. White can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Fades back. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Claxton can't get it to go. For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Tatum, good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here we go. The zone. Team fight.
Greg stepped in for Drew Holiday. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Peyton Pritchard.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Takes a step back, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Outside, Williams. And there's the screen. Shoots over Tatum. Williams misses.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Tatum inside. Williams defending. And it's Tatum missing. The Nets have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Hayes with room to shoot. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Hayes has got 5.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Now White. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Of course, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive, he's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Whitehead's checked in. Now here's Hayes. He's got 5. Here's Wilson. Pass to Whitehead. 5 to shoot. The shot by Watford, no good. Tatum with it. Tries it from the block. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Claxton got a hand on it. On the break. Here's Pritchard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden.
Well, B.A. considering that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Harris LeVert, and count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Whitehead. Wilson passes to Watford. To the inside. Here's Sharp. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside White. Launches it. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Back to Watford. Outside Johnson. Off target from outside. Boston on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. It's Hayes with the rebound. Nets trail by 4.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And Boston with some changes. Hauser comes in for Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for White.
Sam Hauser. Drew Holiday.
Hayes against Holiday. Outside Sharp. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Heat in Miami.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Wilson. Trailing by 2. And stolen by Holiday. Now the Celtics on the move. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's Watford. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. The offensive rebound from deep. Johnson sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 6.
You gotta appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
Here's Pritchard. Watford covering. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Goes up again. Out to Craig. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Craig's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Now here's Hayes. 7 points in the game. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
They're building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Holiday with the ball. Back to Pritchard. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Watford. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
That's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Wilson. Boston on D. They lead by 4. Watford the pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. The rebound, Celtics. White's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Holiday. That shot missing. Johnson with the defensive effort. Johnson on the wing. Outside Johnson. Watford outside. Russell finds Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Hauser. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Screen by Horford. Jacks up a 3. And Watford pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Horford. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Johnson against Tatum. White for 3. Brooklyn with the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Johnson. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. White against Russell. Tatum passes to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Sharp. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's such a good athlete at the center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
We've got 1:13 left in the second. Holiday passes to White. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 11 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Watford outside. Pass to Russell. Outside Johnson. Now Sharp. Watford outside. Johnson with it. Takes the 3. Horford pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Sharp's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The shot by Russell, no good. Celtics lead by 3. And here's Tatum. He had 16 in the win against Miami. There's the triple. He's off on that one. first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum. They're measuring up the shot. Nice drive is on court. Give it up for our contestants.
Hey everybody, neither team at full strength tonight. Here's a look at the injury status.
The Celtics feeling it right now. Without Jalen, the defense suffers because he's so versatile, and it's tougher to score, Jack.
Yeah, when he's on, he's one of the top players in the league. They have to find that spark somewhere else, though, Kenny.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They could run away with this literally.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Johnson. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Sharp. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pure from three-point range. Russell's got 12 points.
Now, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Now here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
There's the screen by Johnson. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Williams' shot is good. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Horford outside. Outside Holiday. Horford, a screen on Johnson. Here's Holiday. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Nets.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Hauser. Yes, great play by Horford. Set him up. Hauser's got his second basket of the night.
This is as pure a shooter as there is.
passes to Sharp. Tatum against Johnson. Pass to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. 4 on the clock. Russell finds Johnson. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by the Celtics. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hauser passes to Holiday. Tatum a screen on Johnson. Now Tatum. White with it. There's the 3. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From deep, Johnson gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
White with a screen on Johnson. Holiday with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds. No fear. You have to love that effort.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Horford a screen on Johnson. Pass to White. Holiday against Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting for Boston, Drew Holiday. 1 time on the line.
That's good from Holiday.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Man, we've seen Drew Holiday really having a great game.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow them to keep running wild.
Johnson finds Sharp. Outside Johnson. Outside Sharp. Back to Johnson. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That one on Russell. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Outside Sharp. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. That's on Al Horford. First trip to the line for him here.
Al Horford.
That free throw no good.
First team foul. And out the line. Shooting 2.
Good on the 2nd one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
From deep, Johnson. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Over Sharp. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Tatum's got 19 points.
Well, that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Outside, Williams. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets miss again. Boston leading by 7. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Johnson passes to Williams. Back to Johnson. Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
It's on Drew Holiday.
Boy, Cam Johnson puts that defender in a compromised position. Really good job creating the contact.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And Johnson drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
White looking it over. Tatum with a screen. White, the pass to Hauser. Brooklyn pulls it in. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside Russell. Back to Johnson for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, taking a scoring opportunity when it comes. The readiness of Cam Johnson, so good.
Here's Pritchard, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Now here's Russell, tightly guarded for the tie. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
3-pointer. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 7 points.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Williams misses. Celtics lead by 5. Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Outside Russell. Back to Johnson. Johnson passes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Sharp screen on Tatum. Williams shot is good. He's got 7. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Williams. Tries it from 19. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
And here's Johnson. Now Johnson. 14 points for him. Nails it from 3.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, hoping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Now here's White. 13 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And they recover it. Horford against Johnson. Horford passes to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. White on the wing. The 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Russell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Johnson. Tries the 9-footer. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's White. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Deflected!
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings to the defensive end. This guy's got the ability to be a factor there.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Celtics with the lead. Left side Tatum. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Russell pass to Johnson. Williams with it. For the tie. A rebound by Jason Tatum.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Really, everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On the court.
The Celtics making a switch here. Craig's checked in. So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 2. Down low. Here's Claxton. Right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Second is Nick Claxton.
During this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
No good on the free throw. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor. Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end. I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Claxton, a screen on White. Hayes, the pass to Wilson. Fires in the triple. Wilson's got 5 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Counted from distance.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's Hayes. Hook it off the crossover. Points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Tatum. Watford covering. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Outside White. And stolen by Hayes. Here he goes.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Killian Hayes. At the line, 2 times.
First free throw is good. So the Nets making a switch here. Whitehead's checked in. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for White. That one drops. He ties it up. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. 10 points for him. Fires for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hayes for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cameron Johnson making things happen for Brooklyn. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
All right, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Pritchard. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. They've got Luke Cornett, Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3, small forward. And the basket by Holiday.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Whitehead passes to Claxton. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Claxton. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 1. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Hayes. Clock at 6. Then drive by Holiday. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Holiday is a guy who, if you allow him to get hot, he will be opportunistic.
Watford outside. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Hayes. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Pritchard from downtown. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Now here's Claxton. Hayes for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Now here's Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, we talk a lot about Drew Holiday's physical play. What about the finesse right there? Great shot fake.
And he drops it first. Holiday hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Claxton. Now Hayes. Claxton passes to Watford. Here's Whitehead. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Boston will have it. Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Drew Holiday.
Jason Tatum.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Hayes. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Looking to end this cold spell. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Both shots good from the strike. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Hayes. There's the drive. And here's Claxton. Hayes, the pass to Claxton. Here's Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Hayes. Launches a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Craig. Back to Pritchard. Right side Tatum. Shoots. Boston again missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And that one's good. Listen,
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
here's Pritchard. Outside Craig. Pass to Tatum. Violations, the buzzer sounds. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Tuesday, They'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Pacers matchup, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Hayes with it. Here's the pick. Right wing. Let's go with a three. Wilson, no good. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Tatum's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
To the right side. Hayes, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
For Brooklyn, Williams is checked in for Wilson, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Watford. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Hayes. The first free throw is good. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Brooklyn has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Johnson passes to Russell. Here's Sharp. Outside Johnson. The three ball. Offensive rebound. Williams on the wing. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Left side Craig. Outside Tatum. There's a screen. Tatum on the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Boston making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. And so Tatum nails both of them. The Nets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Outside Russell. Johnson with it. Picked up by Craig. Johnson passes to Williams. Down low. Here's Sharp. The kick out to Johnson. Shoots over Horford. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
First personal foul. Team seconds. And out the line, shooting 2, Keon Johnson.
And the first one at the line is good. And Boston with some changes. Hauser, he's checked in for Craig. And it's White in for Pritchard. And Johnson drops them both. And the Celtics shooting only 42%. And here's Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Nets trail by 3. Williams on the wing. Outside Sharp. It's Williams, high post. Shot from the low post is good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Tatum. Three-pointer, Holiday. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He shoots. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Russell.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Holiday passes to Horford. White for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Now here's Johnson. Sharp finds Williams. There's the screen by Johnson. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Williams misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Horford against Sharp. Horford passes to Hauser. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act. Shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
The first one falls. Pritchard's checked in for Hauser. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Boston's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's White. The shot misses. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
You can see when Cameron Johnson gets his rhythm, he is so effective on the offensive end.
Boston trailing. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Now White, covered by Johnson.
Johnson. His 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Boston.
He makes it first.
We're seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
And so Tatum nails both of them. The Nets have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the 4th. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Russell finds Johnson, and here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Pritchard.
Last 2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
Tatum, a screen on Russell. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Now White. White coming through.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Russell, pass to Johnson. Back to Russell. Outside, Williams. pressing. The Celtics with the lead. Now Tatum. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Nets shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Sharp passes to Johnson. From the arc. Laces one from three.
And the stakes were high right there. What?
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Pritchard. White with a screen on Russell. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. White against Johnson. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Johnson with it. Takes the three. That one is off. Good work defensively by White. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Tatum. Horford, a screen on Williams. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Williams. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
Wasn't enough time to get him.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
There's 6 seconds left in the game. Here's Russell. Takes it inside. Cans it to force overtime.
This is as good as it gets. A big-time bucket to send it to OT.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. As we get going in overtime, neither team giving an inch in this game. We've got Cameron Johnson. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Johnson. And it's Williams, and it's Sharp in at the 5. Tatum, here's Horford, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Russell pass to Johnson. Outside Johnson. Holiday's over the hill. Pass to Russell. Outside Sharp. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
At the line, Zaire Williams. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday. It's both from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's White. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Johnson. It's deflected.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir. And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Now here's White. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior? Yes, sir.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum with one shot.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Outside Sharp. Pass to Johnson. Now Williams. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Russell. The kick out to White. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Cornette, and Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. The Nets have gotten one shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Russell with the ball. Outside Johnson. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
It's time to get excited and get loud. Here they are.
Outside Sharp. Outside Williams to take the lead. Sinks the tray. We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. And here's White. Holiday is screen on Russell. White with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And that one drops.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for the fouling out with the game on the line.
Craig is checked in for Boston. And Brooklyn with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Right side, Williams. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Sees this man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Russell against White. Pass to Holiday from downtown. And the three-pointer goes. Holiday's got 25 points in the game.
Holiday ready to fight for that bucket. Big time delivery.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in extra time here. Now here's Williams. Sharp. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's White. Craig with a screen on Russell. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with a kiss. 27 points for him.
Holiday, a veteran and very comfortable in big-time situations.
Sharp, a screen on White. Russell against Horford. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, D'Angelo Russell.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a lead.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right now.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 from the floor during this overtime session. Outside White. Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. White on the wing. Over Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great beat. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Ball stolen. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint to take the lead. It's stolen by Johnson. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line.
He drops the first one. And that'll put him up 2.
At the line. 2 times.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them a critical 3-point push. What poise.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either going to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
White against Johnson. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one. And that'll put him up 2. So both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, we need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Lets it fly. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Cameron Johnson.